paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and the home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will come out first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The play-action fake. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sims. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Flips it out on the screen. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So Stanford's offense will have its first possession of the game. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
Brown wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll give it to the back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Give to the running back. Breaks the tackle. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hall. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Trying play action. The short hand. It's Ford. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. Brown will throw it. Using the quick game.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Moves away as he feels pressure. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. The Rainbow Warriors get enough for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun. Give on the inside. And again, stopped right in his tracks. Nowhere to run. 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Harris. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Got a man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. He'll do it himself. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick strike complete. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. To the air on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Handoff from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Rainbow Warriors need their binoculars to find that line. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Oh, better look out! It's a seam wide open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Boy, the defense clamped down on that 3rd down completion and didn't allow him to get forward at all.
You're right, Reese. It looked like they were anticipating a quick throw, and you saw everybody so alert, and they were able to rally to the ball.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Oh, out of space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man on the right. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll try the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Brown will throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. There was running room there, but he needed another step or 2 to make it to the 40 and move those chains. It's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pucks it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught close to the marker, it's Sims. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown Warriors! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. A quick pass to the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
2nd down coming up. Brown wants to pass. They're setting up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sets up the screen. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive wants to throw. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback running on the draw. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. 4th down is coming. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Brown will throw it. Right down the middle. Oh, it's picked off.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
This offense has it with really good field position. Quickly to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Rainbow Warriors looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle, it's White. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Keeps looking downfield. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Direct snap. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Caught in the backfield, it's Doyle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He's got the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Looking for space. It's Ford. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Brown wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Stanford!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They march 72 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Unleashes it on the run. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can...
There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back on the move.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Got it behind the line. It's Doyle. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Brown will throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's 4th. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. The lead is down to a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's White. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Going right to work up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Creates a little space. He's loose. Turning on the Jets. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. The inside handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. It's a running room. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
With the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on second down. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself the chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number 1. He wasn't able to do that.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Keeps it on the draw. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Rides the back on the option, the give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Brown wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds the tight end. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Give to the back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right...
Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Working that wide receiver screen. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
The Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. That's caught. It's Hall. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Hall. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by... He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Wide open spaces. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Lofts one high and deep. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Gives it on the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Brown wants to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. That's a first down for the offense. wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Hunt is on its way. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Hawaii. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing in go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, rotating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the tailback. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The pull and throw off the RPO. Got room at the 35. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Cardinal might go right back to that ground game after the huge run. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Brown will throw it. Get it out on the screen. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. This one's complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal!
But when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside. That's about as easy as it can get.
How about this? These guys are going for two. Brown wants to pass. Setting up the screen. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Gonna run it. It's Barfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Brown will throw it. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion, and then he lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. kick is in the air. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive, turning it on. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Using his feet. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Fires it incomplete. And the Rainbow Warriors need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And third and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big third down stop.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Motion from the wideout. Brown wants to pass. Somehow fits it into that traffic. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. The play action fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He'll do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Using his legs, it's 4th. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt team. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Brown will throw it. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. There's the heat. Looking deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Man, that is just what this defense did not need. Late in the football game, up by a couple of scores, you just can't give up the big play. And listen, that was a contested catch, but we got to get guys on the ground. Can't give up explosive. Let that clock tick and preserve the lead.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Fires on the move. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense, you're in a great position, you're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Brown wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that is no good. Opportunity to crawl within a touchdown, but the missed field goal leaves us with a 9-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Look out, he's got room. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. And the Rainbow Warriors back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Weaver. Got his man. It's a seam wide open. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Snap it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacked on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Irvin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
No gain on the play. Third down coming.
Brown will throw it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front in that? He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Lots of room to run. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. And the route is on.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Brown wants to pass. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Brings up second down.
Going to swing it on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Third down coming.
They'll try to run for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. Got a little space. Oh, a lot of space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hall. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, the inside give. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Wants to throw. It's Weaver. Escapes trouble. And some room to work. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and them creating the fumble. Awesome job.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. Stanford to the line on third and long.
It's third down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to pass. It's Weaver. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Rainbow Warriors line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it out fast. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They're dealing with a second and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got his man in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Power football with the run. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Brown will throw it. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
3rd down coming.
He'll set up to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Wants to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Picks up 1. 2nd down coming up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down.
Looking to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Makes a man miss. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down.
And first down for the offense.
Brown wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Looking to fire. Got his man down the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
So here they come, going for it after giving up that sack and desperately needing to move the chains. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.